across our 2010 San Diego Crew Classic course, and we'll pick up the start line information as soon as it's available to watch for the start of the Men's Masters C Final.
Attention. Go.
And we have a start. As they come out of the start zone, we have Boulder in lane 1, San Diego Rowing Club in lane 2, Loyola in lane 3, Marin in lane 4, Green Lake in lane 5, River City in lane 6, and Kent Mitchell in lane 7. Right out of the start, we see that lane 2, 4, and 7, which would be San Diego Rowing Club, Marin, and Kent Mitchell, are neck and neck. Very close at their heels is lane 5, Green Lake, followed by lane 3, Loyola, and lane 1, Boulder. As we hit the 250-meter mark, we see that Marin in lane 4 has moved to a slight lead, a little bit more than a bow marker, and lane 7, Kent Mitchell, has moved out as well. They are followed by lane 2, San Diego Rowing Club, and there's a bunch of 3 boats in lane 3, Loyola, lane 5, Green Lake, and lane 6, River City. And they are followed by lane 1 in Boulder. As they approach the 500-meter mark, we have Kent Mitchell out there in lane 7, the far lane. They have taken a small lead. Right after them, maybe a bow down, is Marin in lane 4. Then we have lane 2, San Diego Rowing Club, very close on. Now we see lane 6, River City, starting to move up a little bit. Then lane 3, Loyola. Lane 5, Green Lake. And following up is lane 1, Boulder. As they move towards the 750-meter mark, the boats seem to have split into 2 groups. The first group is led by lane 7, Kent Mitchell. They are followed by lane 4, Marin. Close in is Loyola San Diego Rowing Club in lane 2. The second group is led by Loyola in lane 3. Then lane 6, River City, and lane 5, Green Lake, and then following on little open water to lane 1, Boulder.
Masters C Master Final is on the water right now, and our lane assignments, Boulder Community Racing currently trailing the pack. Up near the front is San Diego Rowing Club. They're in lane number 2. Loyola Marymount University out of Los Angeles in lane 3. Marin, fighting for the lead, is in lane number 4. Green Lake out of Seattle, Washington in lane 5. River City in lane 6. And Kent Mitchell Rowing Club out of Mountain View, California is on the lead currently, and they're out there in lane number 7.
This age group, again, it's the average of between 43 and 49. Kent Mitchell is a crew from the Bay Area, always been very strong when they put boats out. They're what might be called a virtual club. They have no boathouse, I don't think they have any boats, but they get together 4 major regattas and enter, bringing together groups of people who have rowed together before, or molding them into a crew for particular events. A virtual crew, a Rolodex crew, some of the common terms that are used to describe such a boat. But against them, we have some crews which are firmly based in their local clubs, San Diego Rowing Club, Marin, Green Lake from Seattle. Let's see how this race is unfolding.
Well, Kent Mitchell currently has some open water over Marin. Marin is in lane number 4, and Kent Mitchell is all the way out there in lane number 7. And it's between the 2 of those at the moment, and there's a considerable amount of open water back to San Diego Rowing Association, or San Diego Rowing Club, I should say. And then we look back outside to River City. And inside of them is Green Lake, Loyola Marymount, and then along the shoreline and trailing is Boulder.
This looks like Kent Mitchell have got this one well in hand. The real challenge is coming from Marin, and San Diego Rowing Club are trying to hang on to Marin's coattails. Marin have just taken it up and are trying to make up the gap on Kent Mitchell in that outside lane. In the afternoons when the wind's blowing from the southwest, the outside lanes can be a little tricky on this race course. So let's see if that's going to make any difference with Kent Mitchell's ability to hold off a fast-charging Marin crew.
Just as you said that, Charles, it looked like there was a little bit of lack of rhythm out in that Kent Mitchell boat. The seats in the middle of the crew seemed to get out of whack a little bit, but they seem to have regained it and have not lost a whole lot of ground, although Marin did move up just a little bit. Marin has open water back to San Diego Rowing Club, and then our trailing clubs would be Loyola Marymount, Green Lake, and River City, with Boulder in the last place position. Kent Mitchell moving smoothly and easily with open water. They are all the way out in lane number 7. Marin Rowing here in the dark shell, dark jerseys, and they are out of lane number 4. San Diego Rowing in lane number 2 along the shoreline. Outside of them would be Loyola Marymount, Green Lake, River City, and Boulder Community. Back on the lead on basically a wire-to-wire run, Kent Mitchell. Marin has gamely tried to catch up, but has been summarily unsuccessful to this point. San Diego Rowing Club, outside of them would be the Loyola Marymount crew. River City is out in lane number 6. Then comes Green Lake, and then Boulder is still on the course. So unofficially, the results would be in the men's Masters C final. Kent Mitchell on a wire-to-wire run to pick up the championship in that category. Marin Rowing Association in second spot, and San Diego Rowing Club picks up the 3rd position.
Okay, we're moving down the age groups for the next couple of races. The next 2 races are the men's and women's Masters B finals. These are finals for those rowers aged between, if memory serves me, 36 and 42, or 35 to 42. That's the average age of the crew. There can be younger rowers, there can be older rowers, but the average has to be between 35 and 42.
Our crews are at the stake boat for event number 89, the Women's Master B final coming up.
They're getting into their final alignment for the Frederick Hahn Memorial Cup. In lane 1, we have Matadota Rowing Club. Lane 2, Blair Island. Lane 3, Boulder. Lane 4, Austin. Lane 5, Marin. Lane 6, LARC. And lane